Thank you for inviting me today. I am just really pleased to be here to share our opportunities that we have in Minot and the surrounding areas. Since COVID and the shutdown of our jobs and loss of learning, career and technical education has totally exploded. The CTE capital projects grant funding provided by the state and federal governments has been a game changer in increasing and expanding CTE opportunities across the state. From Dickinson to Grand Forks and all the new area centers and CTE programs taking place in between, I'm excited for our students and our community. Located on the North Hill, let me see if I can figure this one out. Located on North Hill next to the newly opened Minot North High School, the Minot Area Workforce Academy is one of the new area centers funded through the CTE capital projects. The facility opened in August of 2023, and we regained our center status in September following that time. It is the hub of our CTE programming for Minot Public Schools and the area center. As we worked with community stakeholders to identify workforce training needs within the Minot and surrounding areas, our goal was to always think train local to retain local. With that in mind, we designed the Minot Area Workforce Academy with a large multi-purpose room skills training center with ample space to conduct local and regional meetings or trainings. We recently held the Minot Area Chambers Workforce Summit in the facility and look forward to building more community partnerships. The Workforce Academy houses a new CDL training program with 2 CDL simulators, a golf cart and trailer for backing simulation, and a semi-truck and trailer for range and over-the-road driving. Regional Workforce Impact Program grants assisted in funding with the equipment for the CDL program. In our first year, we trained 8 high school students and Class A intrastate licensed 5 of those, and have plans for expanding the program into the adult world as well. The Workforce Academy also houses the Early Childhood Learning Lab and an observation classroom in partnership with Head Start. Head Start moved one of their preschool programs to the Workforce Academy to serve the north part of town. Our early childhood high school students observe what takes place in the classroom, they assist with their students, and then they plan and they implement summer camps for other students on Fridays. In addition to the 2 additional trade and industry programs, our auto technology and our auto collision program, are part of this area center programming. They are located at Magic City campus, or Minot High School now, excuse me. Along with the Minot Area Workforce Center program, students have more CTE opportunities, lots of opportunities. We have our agricultural program. We have the new game and meat processing facility that we put up at Minot North. There's all the ag programs are still doing, the weldings, the botany, the horticultures. We have our building trades programs where they learn the basics, and they're also building the cabin, which we just sold and should be moving off our property soon to go to Buffalo Lake. We also started the electrical training program in association with the apprenticeship program so they can get some apprenticeship hours. And soon to come will be the plumbing program. We had it in our guide. We didn't get enough students this year, but we're moving forward with going to get more students enrolled next year so we can add that plumbing component as well. Business, finance, and marketing. We have a small business management certificate through Dakota College that if they take 2 business classes, 2 marketing classes, they can obtain that certificate before they graduate from high school. So those are dual credited courses. Health sciences. We have 2 different pathways. We have our Project Lead the Way biomedical program, which is more on the research side. We've been doing that probably for 8 years. And then we move into our medical careers, which is more the patient side. So students will take your basic medical, then they'll move into those clinical job shadows throughout our community, which the community has been wonderful in helping us set those up for our students. And then we move into, they can get the certified nursing assistant and some information on the certified medication aid. And then in the advanced program, they kind of specialize where they want to go. So we have students going out in that area as well. Our family consumer science and teacher education program, we have a lot of foods classes. Kids love to eat, so that includes our culinary programs. We're still into the textiles. We have our child development and parenting, our relationships classes. So a lot of students are still in those life skills courses. Next, we have our information technology. We have the push for the coding, and they're learning different programming languages. They're learning the cybersecurity, and then the girl that you see in there is doing Chromebook repair. So she was assisting us in getting all of our Chromebooks back up and running. Next, we have our STEM areas where they're concentrating in robotics. They're principles of engineering, a lot of designing and testing and theories that they're working on in the STEM program. And then we have our aviation and manufacturing. So we are preparing students for that, the private pilot's license, and then we also are doing the welding and manufacturing. These courses are also taking place not just in Minot, but surrounding areas. Not so much the trades, but some of those basic programs. But besides what we have hands-on, there's also the virtual center options. We have 4 areas that the virtual centers that we can look to for courses. So we have Central Region Area Career and Technology Center. We have the Great Western Network out of Washburn. We have the Bakken Area Skills Center out of Williston, and then the Rough Rider Area Career and Technical Center out of Dickinson. The courses that they get, they're online learning with hands-on days. So kind of the best of both worlds. They can learn where they want and still get a couple of those hands-on days. This is Central Region Area Career and Technology Center's offerings. They are doing their agriculture, aviation, FACS programs, graphic arts, health sciences, information technology, marketing, tech and engineering. One of the areas that they have is they have the emergency medical responders course. That is, their hands-on days are out of Garrison, where they have a really good partnership with their community ambulance. Then Rough Rider just came out with heavy equipment operations. So there you see on the top, if somebody wants to get into that area, there's an online program and they can go for a day or two of hands-on learning on how to operate those heavy equipment. And they also do like the welding, so it's not just those basic courses that you can do online. We're actually doing these hands-on learning is taking place. They also have mobile learning labs. So while Minot may have up at North our meats lab, that's a certified facility, they have their mobile meats labs that go around to the smaller communities that are looking to do the meats also processing. And they have a parenting lab that goes around too. So sometimes you can't always afford all of the little babies and the simulation stuff that you need for these programs. Well, CRACTC is providing this program for the schools in the surrounding areas. Then we also have the career exploration events that are taking place. So while we're trying to get this career awareness out there for students and what jobs are available and how can we fill these workforce needs, because you remember, we want to train local to retain local, we have a couple events that take place. The Minot Area Career Expo will take place on November 6th, and we have the area schools all around us and beyond come to this. We target our 9th through 12th graders, but we also want hands-on activities for our kids. So we welcome all exhibitors that will come, share their careers with our students, and provide some information. So it provides that career awareness that you have openings. These students can fill those, and these are the skills they need. So the Career Expo, November 6th. If you haven't signed up, I'm just going to put a plug. If you haven't signed up, get on there and come spend a day with us, with our students. We usually have about 1,500 to 1,800 students that walk through the door that day, 9th through 12th grade. The other event that's taking place are the T4s. They are starting to blanket the state, and they are hands-on activities as well. And it's a day event, and it could be for middle school or it could be high school. Yesterday and today, Partial was holding a T4 event, which is the tools, trades, tools, trades, torque, and tech is what it concentrates on. And Minot will be hosting one in April for 7th and 8th graders. Other events that we try to have to get that career exploration out there, Summer camps, summer skills training. Now, the funding for these have gone away. Darn. We really did appreciate these. We did a building trade skills training where students came for a week-long and they built that little playhouse, which sits up at the Workforce Academy's playground for our Head Start students. Then we did last summer, the year before, we did the electrical summer training. We partnered with Dakota JATC and they did all the training. We brought the kids and from the Minot and the surrounding area. These are not just Minot public kids. This is the surrounding areas are invited, and they provided the training on what it's like to be an apprentice. So, and I think a couple of them actually joined the apprenticeship program after that. Then we also do Preparing for Non-Traditional Fields program. Every year we try to get a grant from CTE to host some kind of a training. Last year we did the Women in Trucking and Busing. So we showed them all the skills about the CDL and what they could be to be a bus driver and any of that type of training. So we actually, I'm so proud to say, we have 3 females in our CDL program this year, and that's just amazing to me. So, and the Women Who Build, again, how to use all those equipment and the saws and everything, and they're for females. So, but all of this can't happen without you. We need you to be part of this and be our partnership in the training. So from serving on our CT advisory committees, to allowing job shadows and internships within your businesses, guest speaking in our classrooms, exhibiting at career fairs, it takes all of us together to train local, to retain local. So if you have not already signed up for Golden Path Solutions or have not heard Patrick Minear talk about the Golden Path Solutions and how it connects to our kids, please look into it and join today, because this is going to build our workforce. This is going to connect you with our students. It's going to get that career awareness out there and get you involved with our students. If you think that you don't have time to take a couple hours or so to come and provide your career opportunity for our students, you need to make the time. Our students are out there and they're great and they're going to be filling our workforce needs. So thank you.